Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the final of Euroquiz 2022. And my name is Annabel Ewing. I am the MSP for Cowdenbeath constituency, and as Deputy Presiding Officer, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Scottish Parliament this afternoon. And today, seated at the desk normally occupied by my MSP colleagues, are finalists drawn from primary schools from all over Scotland. And I notice that there is even a team who have travelled from my own constituency. So welcome to everyone. And I would say that all the teams have done very, very well to get through your heats to achieve a place in today's final. So a huge congratulations to all of you on making it through to the Scottish Parliament today. I would also like to offer a warm welcome to everyone in the public galleries, friends and teachers and parents and family. You are all very welcome here, for after all, this is your Scottish Parliament. And I am, of course, delighted that Euroquiz has returned once again to Holyrood. And this is my first time as Quizmaster, so fingers crossed that I get it all right. And it is great to see such a huge turnout of Primary 6 pupils, especially since you have brought along so many bright and colourful mascots with you. And I too have got my mascot, the Scottish Parliament teddy bear. So I would like to offer special thanks and take this opportunity to offer special thanks to Sir David Edward, to Jane Byers, to Leslie Brown and to everyone at the Scottish European Educational Trust for their efforts in ensuring the ongoing success of this excellent competition. This afternoon, we are also joined by Mark Pendleton, founder of Coffee Break Languages, who I think you already met this morning. And I'm very pleased indeed to say that Mark will be lending me his assistance throughout today's final, while I have the relatively, hopefully, easy task of asking the questions. It will fall to Mark to explain the answers while each round's question sheets are being marked. One of the rounds is a language round where you will listen to phrases spoken in German, in French, in Italian and in Spanish. And I am especially looking forward to this round, as listening to and learning other languages is something that I have always been really keen on. This Euroquiz final is also being watched live via our webcast in classrooms around the country. So can I say a big hello to all of you out there who are listening, and I hope you will be getting behind your classmates here in the chamber. And finally, I would like to wish all of our finalists the very best of luck. And of course, I would also like to wish good luck to those who are attempting the quiz in your own classrooms or indeed in the public gallery. I hope you all have an extremely enjoyable day. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, good afternoon to everybody who's joining us live from the Scottish Parliament here in Edinburgh, and to all the pupils in front of me and guests up in the public gallery, and to those watching online, a very warm welcome. I now would like to welcome by name all the finalist schools who are in the Parliament and participating in this final competition. So when I say your name, it would be helpful if you could please wave and show us, if you have them with you, your mascots. First of all, Busby Primary School. And I see Busby. Next, Corpus Christi Primary School. Hello, Corpus Christi. Next, we have Crosshouse Primary School, but they are joining us remotely, and I think they did the quiz last Monday, so we'll be very anxious to see what happens during the course of this afternoon. Next, we have Dalgety Bay Primary School, and welcome to Dalgety Bay Primary School. Next, we have Doonby Community School. Welcome, Doonby Community School. Next, we have Fort Hill Primary School. Hello, Fort Hill. Next, we have George Watson's College. Oh, hello, yes, nice big mascot there. Next, we have Greenwoods Primary School. Oh, and very nice mascot there. Next, we have Gullen Primary School. Oh, hello. There we are. Next, we have Kemnay Primary School. Oh, yes, they are. Well spotted. Next, Kilbarchan Primary School. Hello, Kilbarchan. Next, Kilmacombe Primary. Hi, Kilmacombe. Next, Melrose Primary School. Oh, I think that might be the biggest mascot I've seen this far. Next, Lonehead Primary School. Hello, Lonehead. Next, Millers Neuk Primary School. Hi there. Next, Moniki Primary School. Hello. Rue Primary School. Hi, Rue. Rose Hall Primary School. Hi, Rose Hall Primary School. St Joseph's Primary School in Linlithgow. Hello there. St Andrews RC Primary School. Hi there. St David's Primary School. Hello. St Dominic's RC Primary School. Hi there, up the back. St John's Primary School in Ayr. Oh, up the back as well. And St Leonard's Primary School. Hi, St Leonard's. St Mary's Primary School in Dundalk. Hi there. And St Peter's RC Primary School. Hello, St Peter's. And Strathblane Primary School. Oh my goodness, that's a number of mascots there. Trocheer Primary School. Hi there. And Whiteness Primary School. Hello, wow, my goodness. So welcome to you all and the very best of luck. Before I invite Mark to help give an overview of the next part of the opening part of the quiz, I would like to read a brief message from the Scottish Government Cabinet Secretary for Education and Skills, Shirley Ann Somerville. Euroquiz is a fantastic project for our young people to learn about the history and culture of our European neighbours. It offers the opportunity to broaden cultural horizons, improve aptitude in other languages, and develop valuable team working skills. All the best of luck to the teams taking part in this year's national final, which I am pleased to see is taking place once again at the Scottish Parliament. So I'm now going to invite Mark Pendleton to give an overview and explanation of how the quiz will run. Mark runs Coffee Break Languages, where he specialises in creating language learning content and has been a great supporter of the Euroquiz project over the years. Mark, thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy Presiding Officer. Good afternoon to you all. This is a very quiet room at this stage. I think what you need to do, first of all, is give yourselves a huge round of applause. So, fantastic. And from me, a huge well done to all of you for being here, for reaching the final of this year's Euroquiz. You've all been working extremely hard, learning all you can about all sorts of interesting things, and it's really important now to put that into practice. Before we got started, I was taking a little chance to speak to some of you, and one word came up time and time again, and that was nervousness. People were nervous. Put your hand up if you're nervous. I'm nervous too. I'm standing up here speaking to all of you. But do you know what? That nervousness, you need to channel that into the knowledge that you're going to show off today by answering all these questions in the Euroquiz. So, my name is Mark Pendleton. I run Coffee Break Languages. We produce language lessons, and we also work very closely with SEAT. And you may recognise me from the videos that we've put together for the heats of Euroquiz, and indeed for the past couple of years when things have been online. But it's fantastic to be here in the chamber today with all of you for a very much in-person event and a very much in-person final. So congratulations to you all for reaching this stage. Welcome to you all. Welcome also to supporters, to parents, to teachers, and also to everybody watching at home. It is a great event, and we really hope that you enjoy all of this. Now, it is being broadcast live, so we do need to be on our best behaviour. But we also need to give a wave to everybody at home. So can we all give a wave to any camera that you can see? Because everyone at home is watching and looking forward to this event too. Fantastic. OK, today's Euroquiz final is made up of 3 rounds, and you'll all be participating in all 3 rounds. We'll start with round 1, and that is geography and history, and there are 20 questions in round 1. These will be answered in pairs within your teams, and then the points will be added up and added to the team score. We'll then move on to round 2, and that's the language round. That's my favourite round. There will be 15 questions in total for round 2, and during this round you may discuss your answers as a team. Just remember that when you're discussing your answers, there are other people around you who might hear what you're saying, so make sure you discuss nice and quietly. The first 10 questions are spoken language questions in German, Italian, Spanish and French, and then there will be 5 reading questions in addition to those spoken questions. Now, these have been developed in partnership with Education Scotland and SILT, Scotland's National Centre for Languages, and they've been recorded by native speakers from Coffee Break Languages, my colleagues, so it would be nice to see them here today too. This will be followed by round 3, and that's all about understanding Europe, and that round focuses on culture and European affairs. There are 20 questions in that round, and at that stage, again, you'll be asked to work in pairs and with the person sitting next to you, and the points will be added up to the team score. After each round, it's my job to take you through the answers, so I'm looking forward to that, and that's while the papers are being marked. Now, the 2 teams in the lead at the end of round 3 will go forward to the final round. Round 4 has 10 questions for the teams, followed by the all-important buzzer round. We've practiced, the buzzers are working, so we're hoping that that all goes smoothly. And that will decide the overall winner of Euroquiz 2022. As we get to each round, the questions will be the instructions will be repeated again. So don't worry, if you've missed some of that, we'll repeat those instructions at the beginning of each round. Now, we've got a language round today, and that language round is going to feature German, Italian, Spanish and French. So just to get in the mood, what I'd like to do is just double-check that you're actually here today, because, again, it's gone really quiet again. So can we make sure that we all know how to say yes in German? That would be ja. Can we all say that? Ja. Oh, that was a wee bit like that. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Ja. Fantastic. OK, what's the next language? We're going to Italian. So Italian yes would be si. Si. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Si. 1, 2, 3. Si. Perfetto. OK, and then next round is going to be Spanish, which is also si. Si. A little bit different, though. Si. Si. And finally, French, after 3, oui. 1, 2, 3. Oui. 1, 2, 3. Oui. Do we think they're ready? I think they're ready. Very best of luck, Deputy Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Mark. And if you are all ready, we will now begin. Round 1 will be 20 questions for you to answer in pairs, and will cover geography and history. Working with the person next to you, please listen to the question. You can then discuss your answer, and one of you should write the answer on the answer sheet. And remember not to let the other pair in your team or other teams hear what you are saying. You should have 2 yellow answer sheets in front of you, 1 sheet for each pair. Please write the name of your school at the top and listen carefully to the questions. Please try to spell as well as you can. However, spelling mistakes will not count against you as long as the meaning of your answer is clear. I will read the questions and, in the case of the multiple choice questions, the possible answers. I will ask each question twice, and please listen carefully as there will be no further repetition after the second time. And the questions will also appear on the screen behind me. So, question 1. What is the capital city of Latvia? What is the capital city of Latvia? Question 2. Which people formed the Kingdom of Hungary around the year 1000? Which people formed the Kingdom of Hungary around the year 1000? Question number 3. What is Europe and the world's northernmost capital city? What is Europe and the world's northernmost capital city? Question number 4. Which passenger plane could cross the Atlantic in less than 3 hours and took its final flight in 2003? Which passenger plane could cross the Atlantic in less than 3 hours and took its final flight in 2003? Question 5. The Bayeux Tapestry depicts Vikings known as Northmen or Normans conquering which country in 1066? The Bayeux Tapestry depicts Vikings known as Northmen or Normans conquering which country in 1066? Question number 6. Which European kingdom has more than 400 islands and includes the Faroe Islands and Greenland? Which European kingdom has more than 400 islands and includes the Faroe Islands and Greenland? Question number 7. What is the largest lake in Europe? What is the largest lake in Europe? Question number 8. Which Portuguese explorer led the first expedition to sail around the world in 1519? Which Portuguese explorer led the first expedition to sail around the world in 1519? Question number 9. Estonia has a coastline on which sea? Estonia has a coastline on which sea? Question number 10. In 2012, the European Union was awarded a prestigious award. What was the award? In 2012, the EU was awarded a prestigious award. What was the award? Question number 11. The province of Almería in Spain is home to Europe's only, and there are 3 possible multiple choice responses: A, desert, B, volcano, C, rainforest. The province of Almería in Spain is home to Europe's only A, desert, B, volcano, C, rainforest. Question number 12. What is the name of the woman who led the French army to a number of important victories during the 100 Years' War and was burned at the stake at the age of 19? What is the name of the woman who led the French army to a number of important victories during the 100-Year War and was burned at the stake at the age of 19? Question number 13. What is the highest mountain on the European continent? What is the highest mountain on the European continent? Question number 14. What was the name of the Turkish Empire which lasted from 1300 to 1922? What was the name of the Turkish Empire which lasted from 1300 until 1922? Question number 15. To which European country does this flag belong? And you see that on the screen. To which European country does this flag belong? Question number 16. The Parthenon is dedicated to which Greek goddess? The Parthenon is dedicated to which Greek goddess? Question number 17. The ECSC was established in 1951 to help rebuild Europe after the war. What does the ECS and SC stand for? The ECSC was established in 1951 to help rebuild Europe after the war. What does the EC and SC stand for? Question number 18. Other than the Vatican City, which European country has no rivers or lakes? A. Latvia, B. Slovenia, C. Malta. Other than the Vatican City, which European country has no rivers or lakes? A. Latvia, B. Slovenia, C. Malta. Question number 19. Cicero and Virgil were writers from which ancient civilization? Cicero and Virgil were writers from which ancient civilization? Question number 20. In which capital city would you find the Chain Bridge, which is pictured in the screen behind me? In which capital city would you find the Chain Bridge? So, that is the end of round one. And can I now ask the teachers who are doing the marking to please collect in the answer papers? Thank you. Could I now please ask Mark Pendleton to come to the lectern to take us all through the answers? Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Okay, it is time now to go through the answers for round one. As we go through each one, you may want to put up your hand if you think you know the answer, and then I might ask you to say the answer. If you do say the answer, say it in a big, loud voice. Okay? So, question number one. What is the capital of Latvia? What's the capital of Latvia? Let's go to St John's.
Riga.
Riga is the correct answer. Well done. Question number two. Which people formed the Kingdom of Hungary around the year 1000? Which people formed the Kingdom of Hungary around the year 1000? Let's go up to St Leonard's.
Magyars.
The Magyars, well done. Excellent. Question number three. What is Europe and the world's most, or northernmost capital city? We'll come over here and we'll go to Greenwords Primary School. Yeah.
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik in Iceland. Well done. One of my favourite cities. Okay, question four. Which passenger plane could cross the Atlantic in less than 3 hours and took its final flight in 2003? And if we can go to Gullen?
Concorde.
Concorde. Well done. Excellent. Okay, moving on to question five. The Bayeux Tapestry depicts Vikings known as Northmen or Normans conquering which country in 1066? Let's go to Fort Hill. England or, yes, England. Well done. England. Question six. Which European kingdom has more than 400 islands and includes the Faroe Islands and Greenland? We'll go to Kilbarchan. Denmark is the correct answer. Well done. Question seven. What is the largest lake in Europe? A tricky one. Let's go to St. Joseph's.
Ladoga.
Lake Ladoga. Well done, in Russia. Excellent. Question eight. Which Portuguese explorer led the first expedition to sail around the world in 1519? We will go up to Traquair.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Ferdinand Magellan. Well done. Or Fernando Magalhães. Excellent. Well done. Okay, question nine. Estonia has a coastline on which sea? Let's go to Kenmay. The Baltic Sea. Excellent. Very impressed so far. Everybody's getting these answers right. Excellent. Question 10. In 2012, the EU was awarded a prestigious award. What was that award? Let's go to George Watson's. The Nobel Peace Prize. Excellent. Question 11. The province of Almeria in Spain is home to Europe's only what? Let's go to St Andrews.
Rainforest.
It's not rainforest, it's actually desert. Okay, so question 11A is the answer, desert. Question 12. What is the name of the woman who led the French army to a number of important victories during the 100-Year War and was burned at the stake at the age of 19? We will go to, let's go to whiteness. Joan of Arc. Yes, well done. Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc. Question 13. What is the highest mountain in Europe? We'll come to Miller's Nuke. Mount Elbrus in the Caucasus. Well done. Mount Elbrus. Question 14. What was the name of the Turkish Empire, which lasted from 1300 to 1922? Let's go to Kilmacombe. The Ottoman Empire. Excellent. Moving on to question 15. To which European country does this flag belong? Let's have Dalgety Bay.
North Macedonia.
North Macedonia. Well done. Excellent. And question 16. The Parthenon is dedicated to which Greek goddess? Let's have Ghislaine again. Sorry, Gullen.
Athena.
Athena is the right answer. Well done. Question 17. The ECSC was established in 1951. What does ECSC stand for? Let's go to St John's.
European Coal and Steel Commission.
European Coal and Steel Community. Okay, the European Coal and Steel Community. Okay, so question 18. Other than the Vatican City, which European country has no rivers or lakes? Is it Latvia, Slovenia or Malta? Let's go to Rose Hall, please. It's Malta. Well done. Question 19. Cicero and Virgil were writers from which ancient civilization? Let us go up to Trachea. Ancient Rome, that's correct. Well done. And the final question in this round. In which capital city would you find the Chain Bridge? Let's go to Melrose.
Budapest.
Well done, Budapest. Excellent. Well done to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Well, I am not going to fess up to what I got. I'm sure many of you did a lot better than I did, so that doesn't say a lot about me. We will now move on to round 2. This involves 15 questions for teams, and so you may discuss your answers within the team. You should have one blue answer sheet per team in front of you, so please write the name of your school at the top of the sheet. The first 10 questions are listening questions in German, Italian, Spanish and French, and they will be followed by 5 reading questions in the same languages. For the first 10 questions, I will ask each question individually, and I will repeat the question. And you will then hear some information in German, Italian, Spanish and French, which will contain the answer to each question. And you will hear each language recording twice. After videos have been played, you will be given a few moments to discuss the answer with your team, and then you will need to write down the answer to the question in English on your sheet. And you may make notes at any time, but it is extremely important that you remain completely silent when you are listening to the voices. So, I hope that's clear, and I will start. Question number 1. Where are they calling from? Please select one from the following options. A. Netherlands. B. Portugal. C. Poland. Where are they calling from? Please select one from the following options. A. Netherlands. B. Portugal. C. Poland.
Guten Tag, mein Name ist Ali und ich wohne in Polen. Guten Tag, mein Name ist Ali und ich wohne in Polen.
Buongiorno, mi chiamo Ali e vivo in Polonia. Buongiorno, mi chiamo Ali e vivo in Polonia.
Buenas tardes, me llamo Ali y vivo en Polonia. Buenas tardes, me llamo Ali y vivo en Polonia.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Ali et j'habite en Pologne. Bonjour, je m'appelle Ali et j'habite en Pologne.
Okay. Question number 2. Please write down 2 pieces of information about the speaker and fill in the gaps below. I was born in blank and I speak Polish, Portuguese and blank. Please write down 2 pieces of information about the speaker by filling in the gaps below. I was born in blank and I speak Polish, Portuguese and blank.
Ich bin in Brasilien geboren und ich spreche Polnisch, Portugiesisch und Englisch. Ich bin in Brasilien geboren und ich spreche Polnisch, Portugiesisch und Englisch.
Sono nata in Brasile e parlo polacco, portoghese e inglese. Sono nata in Brasile e parlo polacco, portoghese e inglese.
Nací en Brasil y hablo polaco, portugués e inglés. Nací en Brasil y hablo polaco, portugués e inglés.
Je suis né au Brésil et je parle polonais, portugais et anglais. Je suis né au Brésil et je parle polonais, portugais et anglais.
Question number 3. The speaker lives with their grandparents. Is this true or false? The speaker lives with their grandparents. Is this true or false?
Ich wohne in einem kleinen Haus mit meiner Mutter, meinem Vater und meinen 2 Schwestern. Ich wohne in einem kleinen Haus mit meiner Mutter, meinem Vater und meinen 2 Schwestern.
Vivo in una piccola casa con mia madre, mio padre e le mie 2 sorelle. Vivo in una piccola casa con mia madre, mio padre e le mie 2 sorelle.
Vivo en una casa pequeña con mi madre, mi padre y mis 2 hermanas. Vivo en una casa pequeña con mi madre, mi padre y mis 2 hermanas.
J'habite dans une petite maison avec ma mère, mon père et mes 2 sœurs. J'habite dans une petite maison avec ma mère, mon père et mes 2 sœurs.
Question number 4. The speaker then talks about their hometown. Name one thing they have in their city. The speaker then talks about their hometown. Name one thing they have in their city.
In meiner Stadt gibt es einen Flughafen, aber wir haben kein Schwimmbad. In meiner Stadt gibt es einen Flughafen, aber wir haben kein Schwimmbad.
C'è un aeroporto nella mia città, ma non c'è una piscina. C'è un aeroporto nella mia città, ma non c'è una piscina.
En mi pueblo hay un aeropuerto, pero no hay piscina. En mi pueblo hay un aeropuerto, pero no hay piscina.
Dans ma ville, il y a un aéroport, mais il n'y a pas de piscine. Dans ma ville, il y a un aéroport, mais il n'y a pas de piscine.
Question number 5. What sport does the speaker like to do? What sport does the speaker like to do?
Ich liebe es, nach der Schule mit meinen Freunden Basketball zu spielen. Ich liebe es, nach der Schule mit meinen Freunden Basketball zu spielen.
Mi piace molto giocare a basket con i miei amici dopo la scuola. Mi piace molto giocare a basket con i miei amici dopo la scuola.
Me encanta jugar al baloncesto con mis amigos después del colegio. Me encanta jugar al baloncesto con mis amigos después del colegio.
J'adore jouer au basket avec mes amis après l'école. J'adore jouer au basket avec mes amis après l'école.
Question number 6. What does the speaker do on Sundays? What does the speaker do on Sundays?
Am Samstag gehe ich gern mit meinen Freunden einkaufen. Aber am Sonntag fahre ich Rad. Am Samstag gehe ich gern mit meinen Freunden einkaufen. Aber am Sonntag fahre ich Rad.
Mi piace fare shopping con i miei amici il sabato, ma la domenica vado in bicicletta. Mi piace fare shopping con i miei amici il sabato, ma la domenica vado in bicicletta.
Me gusta ir de compras con mis amigos los sábados, pero los domingos voy en bicicleta. Me gusta ir de compras con mis amigos los sábados, pero los domingos voy en bicicleta.
Le samedi, j'aime aller faire du shopping avec mes amis. Mais le dimanche, je fais du vélo. Le samedi, j'aime aller faire du shopping avec mes amis. Mais le dimanche, je fais du vélo.
Question number 7. How do they describe their best friend? Complete the sentence, my friend is blank and he has blank eyes and he is blank. How do they describe their best friend? Complete the sentence, my friend is blank, he has blank eyes and he is blank.
Mein bester Freund ist klein, er hat grüne Augen und er ist lustig. Mein bester Freund ist klein, er hat grüne Augen und er ist lustig.
Il mio amico è basso, ha gli occhi verdi ed è divertente. Il mio amico è basso, ha gli occhi verdi ed è divertente.
Mi mejor amigo es bajo, tiene los ojos verdes y es divertido. Mi mejor amigo es bajo, tiene los ojos verdes y es divertido.
Mon meilleur ami est petit. Il a les yeux verts et il est drôle. Mon meilleur ami est petit. Il a les yeux verts et il est drôle.
Question number 8. What time does school start? What time does school start?
Der Schultag fängt um 8:45 Uhr an und endet um 15 Uhr. Der Schultag fängt um 8:45 Uhr an und endet um 15 Uhr.
La scuola comincia alle 9:45 e finisce alle 3 del pomeriggio. La scuola comincia alle 9:45 e finisce alle 3 del pomeriggio.
Las clases del colegio empiezan a las 9:45 por la mañana y terminan a las 3 por la tarde. Las clases del colegio empiezan a las 9:45 por la mañana y terminan a las 3 por la tarde.
La journée scolaire commence à 8h45 et finit à 15h. La journée scolaire commence à 8h45 et finit à 15h.
Question number 9. What is their favourite subject at school and why? What is their favourite subject at school and why?
Mein Lieblingsfach ist Mathe, weil es interessant ist. Mein Lieblingsfach ist Mathe, weil es interessant ist.
La mia materia preferita è la matematica perché è interessante. La mia materia preferita è la matematica perché è interessante.
Mi asignatura preferida es matemáticas, porque es interesante. Mi asignatura preferida es matemáticas, porque es interesante.
Ma matière préférée est les mathématiques parce que c'est intéressant. Ma matière préférée est les mathématiques parce que c'est intéressant.
Question number 10. What 3 things do they take to school for lunch? What 3 things do they take to school for lunch?
Zum Mittagessen esse ich normalerweise ein Sandwich mit Schinken, einen Joghurt und eine Orange. Zum Mittagessen esse ich normalerweise ein Sandwich mit Schinken, einen Joghurt und eine Orange.
A pranzo di solito mangio un panino al prosciutto, uno yogurt e un'arancia. A pranzo di solito mangio un panino al prosciutto, uno yogurt e un'arancia.
Para el almuerzo suelo comer un bocadillo de jamón, un yogur y una naranja. Para el almuerzo suelo comer un bocadillo de jamón, un yogur y una naranja.
Pour le déjeuner, normalement, je mange un sandwich au jambon, un yaourt et une orange. Pour le déjeuner, normalement, je mange un sandwich au jambon, un yaourt et une orange.
The final 5 questions for this round are reading questions. Reading questions in German, Italian, Spanish and French. So, you will need to read the short text to find out what this person does on a daily basis to live more sustainably. Please read the translations on your answer sheet in the language or languages you are learning in school and answers questions 11 to 15 on your papers. You will have some minutes to complete the section in your teams, and please keep an eye on the countdown clock on the screen. Thank you. That concludes round 2, and so I will now ask the teachers to collect in the papers for marking, please. Okay, thank you. I would now like to once again invite Mark Pendleton to the lectern to take us through the answers. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Well, as you were answering those questions, I was watching you all very carefully, and I can see that you were all doing exactly the right thing when it comes to learning other languages. You were listening out for the key points, and as you heard those key words, you were writing down your answers. So well done to you all. Let's go through the answers for each of the questions. First of all, you were asked, where are they calling from? And you had to select from Netherlands, Portugal or Poland. Now, we're not going to do hands up for this section, but we will have another listen to maybe one of the responses each time. So in Spanish, they said, Buenos días, me llamo Ali y vivo en Polonia. So Polonia was your key word there you were listening for, and that means Poland. Okay, so 1C. Let's look at number 2. You had to write down 2 pieces of information about the person speaking and fill in some gaps. So I was born in blank, and I speak Polish, Portuguese and blank. So let's listen to the French version. Je suis né au Brésil et je parle polonais, portugais et anglais. So the 2 pieces of information that you were looking for, your answer is I was born in Brazil and I speak Polish, Portuguese and English. Question number 3. The speaker lives with their grandparents. True or false? So we'll look at the Italian answer here. Have a listen and see if you can identify anything from this. Vivo in una piccola casa con mia madre, mio padre e le mie 2 sorelle. So mio padre, mia madre and le mie 2 sorelle. So my father, my mother and 2 sisters. But nothing was mentioned about the grandparents. So the answer is false. I live in a small house with my mother, father and 2 sisters. Okay, question 4. The speaker then talks about their hometown. Name one thing they have in their city. Now, this was particularly tricky because there were 2 things that were mentioned in the answer, but only one of them is actually in the city. So in German, in meiner Stadt gibt es einen Flughafen, aber wir haben kein Schwimmbad. So they do have an airport, but they don't have a swimming pool. So the thing that you're looking for is the airport. Okay. Question number 5. What sport does the speaker like to do? Let's look at the French one. Again, you're listening for those key words each time. The French example said, J'adore jouer au basket avec mes amis après l'école. So your key word there is basket. Basket means basketball. So the answer there was basketball. I love playing basketball with my friends after school. Question 6. What does the speaker do on Saturdays? Sorry, what does the speaker do on Sundays even? So, again, we were listening for key things. And again, in this one, you had 2 different parts of the answer. The speaker said that they like to do something on Saturdays and on Sundays. So you were listening for the key word for Sunday here, and then what they actually like to do on Sundays. Let's listen to the Spanish one again. Me gusta ir de compras con mis amigos los sábados. Pero los domingos voy en bicicleta. So los domingos, on Sundays, that's your key part. Voy en bicicleta. I go on my bike. I like going cycling. So question 6 was be going cycling or riding bike. They mentioned that they like going shopping with their friends on Saturdays. If you were thinking that's the right answer, that was the Saturday part. Okay. Question 7, how do they describe their best friend? We had to complete a sentence here. So, my friend is blank, he has blank eyes, and he is blank. So, we'll listen to the Italian one. Il mio amico è basso, ha gli occhi verdi, ed è divertente. So 3 words you're looking for there. My friend is basso, in the case of Italian, small. He has green eyes, gli occhi verdi, ed è divertente, and he is funny. So 3 things there. My friend is small, he has green eyes, and he is funny. Question 8. What time does school start? Now, again, we had 2 pieces of information here. But the other thing that you can do here is use your common sense, because there are 2 times, one's in the morning, one's in the afternoon, and so you can use your common sense and think that you're listening for the morning one. So in French, for example, la journée scolaire commence à 8h45 et finit à 15h. So 8h45 is what you were looking for, and that is 8:45 a.m. So the school begins at 8:45 a.m. and finishes, did anyone get when it finishes? À 15h. I'll read the other languages too. 15 Uhr in German, alle 3 del pomeriggio in Italian, and a las 3 por la tarde in Spanish. Did anybody pick up what time it finishes at? Yeah, George Watson's?
At 3 o'clock. And by the way, if you don't write AM, does it still count?
Okay. So 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is when it finishes. But the answer that we were looking for, which we talked about earlier, 8:45 a.m. in the morning when it started. Okay, good. Question number 9. What is their favourite school subject at school and why? Let's listen to the Spanish. Mi asignatura preferida es matemáticas. ¿Por qué es interesante? So their favourite school subject was maths, because it's interesting. So maths and it is interesting are your 2 answers there. And then question 10, what 3 things do they take to school for lunch? So let's listen to the German one. Again, we're listening out for keywords. Zum Mittagessen esse ich normalerweise ein Sandwich mit Schinken, einen Joghurt und eine Orange. So they eat a ham sandwich, yogurt, and an orange. 3 points, well, 3 pieces of information there that you need. Okay. For questions 11 to 15, you were reading the texts, and we'll just go through these answers now. So question 11, where do they eat breakfast? You had 3 options, and you had to circle the correct answer. One was the cafe, one was at home, or one was at school. So the correct answer was at home. Question 12, their mother drives to work, true or false? The correct answer here is false. Question 13, their favourite subject at school is biology. And question 14, name 2 types of vegetables they grow in the school garden. Now, there were lots of possibilities here. You had to write down 2 to get a point. So the possibilities were lettuce, potatoes, onions, courgette, and cabbages. Okay? So 2 of those you needed for your point. And finally, question 15, name 2 examples from the last paragraph that suggest what we can do to protect the planet. Again, we needed 2 points, 2 answers here for 1 point, and your 3 options were recycling, gardening, and walking. So there we have the answers from the second round. And by the sounds of things, with all those yes, I think you've done quite well. Well done.
Okay, thank you, Mark, and well done, everyone. I understand at the moment that the scores are close and that there may be a few teams just a wee bit further out in front, but with many others round about the same place. We won't announce the individual scores at this stage because there is everything still to play for in the third and final round, round 3, which we will now move to. And this, of course, is especially important this round as it could be used as a deciding round if scores are tied at the end. And after round 3, we will know who our finalists are. So round 3 will be 20 questions for you to answer in pairs and will cover culture and European affairs. So working with the person next to you, please listen to the question. You can then discuss your answer and one of you should write the answer on the answer sheet. And remember not to let the other pair in your team or other teams hear what you are saying. You should have 2 pink answer sheets in front of you, 1 per pair. Please again write the name of your school at the top of your sheet. And as with all previous rounds, the questions will be asked twice. Please listen carefully. The questions will also appear on the screen behind me. So, we will now move to question number 1. The following 3 images are all associated with which country? The following 3 images are all associated with which country? Question number 2. Which UN Sustainable Development Goal does this symbol represent? Which UN Sustainable Development Goal does this symbol represent? Question number 3. How many member states does the European Union have? How many member states does the European Union have? Question number 4. Who is the President of Ukraine? Who is the President of Ukraine? Question number 5. Pesa Paulo, which is a form of baseball, is the national sport of which country? Pesa Paulo, which is a form of baseball, is the national sport of which country? Question number 6. Artist Gustav Klimt, composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and psychiatrist Sigmund Freud are all associated with which country? Artist Gustav Klimt, composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and psychiatrist Sigmund Freud are all associated with which country? Question number 7. Which country is the only Grand Duchy in the world and is also the richest country in Europe? Which country is the only Grand Duchy in the world and is also the richest country in Europe? Question number 8. What is celebrated in Europe each year on 26 September, the European Day of blank? What is celebrated in Europe each year on 26 September, European Day of blank? Question number 9. Around 80% of all flower bulbs sold in the world are grown in which country? Around 80% of all flower bulbs sold in the world are grown in which country? Question number 10. Which type of singing combining high and low-pitched tones is associated with alpine regions of Austria and Switzerland? Which type of singing combining high and low-pitched tones is associated with alpine regions of Austria and Switzerland? Question number 11. In which country was this euro coin produced? In which country was this euro coin produced? Question number 12. In 2022, who became the most decorated male tennis player of all time by winning their 22nd Grand Slam singles event? In 2022, who became the most decorated male tennis player of all time by winning their 22nd Grand Slam singles event? Question number 13. Name 2 European Union candidate countries. Name 2 EU candidate countries. Question number 14. Which Spanish artist created these paintings? Which Spanish artist created these paintings? Question number 15. Sirtaki is a traditional folk dance from which European country? A. Greece, B. Estonia, C. Sweden. Sirtaki is a traditional folk dance from which European country? A. Greece, B. Estonia, C. Sweden. Question number 16. The inventors of the telephone and of penicillin are both associated with which country? The inventors of the telephone and of penicillin are both associated with which country? Question number 17. The dish bacalhau, which is salted cod, is associated with which country? The dish bacalhau, which is salted cod, is associated with which country? Question number 18. To which language is Finnish most closely related? To which language is Finnish most closely related? Question number 19. Which medical organisation uses a Maltese cross as its badge? A. British Red Cross, B. St John Ambulance, C. Médecins Sans Frontières. Which medical organisation uses a Maltese cross as its badge? A. British Red Cross, B. St John Ambulance, C. Médecins Sans Frontières. Question number 20. In which Spanish-speaking country is the film Encanto set? In which Spanish-speaking country is the film Encanto set? Thank you. So that concludes the questions for round 3, and a very big well done to you all. And I would now like to invite the teachers for the final time to come to collect the question papers. Thank you. Thank you. And I would like to ask once again Mark Pendleton to please come to the lectern to take us all through the answers. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer. OK, it's time to look at the answers for this third round. How did it go? Thumbs up, middle, down? Oh, that's what I like to see. Oh, some in the middle, some up. Excellent. Let's go through the answers for each question. To begin with, question number 1. The following 3 images are all associated with which country? You can put your hands up again and we'll come around and ask you. Let us go to, I've got my list here, Fort Hill.
Poland.
The correct answer is Poland. Well done. We saw Marie Curie there, the map of Poland, and Robert Lewandowski. Question 2. Which UN Sustainable Development Goal does this symbol represent? Let us go to Rue.
No poverty.
No poverty. Well done. Excellent. No poverty. Question 3. How many member states does the European Union have? If you look closely, you can count them on my tie. But let's go to green words. Yeah.
27.
27 is the correct answer. Well done. 27. Question 4. Who is the President of Ukraine? We'll go to Gullen.
Volodymyr Zelensky.
Volodymyr Zelensky. Well done. Excellent. Question 5. Pese Paulo, a form of baseball, is the national sport of which country? Do you think we should go to your mums and dads and teachers up in the gallery for this one? Do we have any answers up here? Yep. Well done, Finland. Excellent. OK, moving on. Question 6. Artist Gustav Klimt, composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and psychiatrist Sigmund Freud are all associated with which country? We'll come back over here. We'll go to St John's.
Austria.
Austria is the correct answer. Well done. Question 7. Which country is the only Grand Duchy in the world and also the richest country in Europe? Let's go to Kilmacolm.
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Excellent. Luxembourg. The Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Question 8. What is celebrated in Europe each year on the 26th of September? Do we have any answers? Yes, we've got an answer from St Joseph's.
Peace.
It's not the European Day of Peace. St Andrews, do you have an answer? It's not the European Day of Independence. Let's go to Strathblane.
Languages.
It's the European Day of Languages on the 26th of September. OK, question 9. Around 80% of all flower bulbs sold in the world are grown in which country? Let's go up to Trocaire.
Netherlands.
The Netherlands. Well done. OK. I think it's time to go back up to the gallery, so let's ask this very important question up there. Number 10, which type of singing, combining high and low pitch tones, is associated with the alpine regions of Austria and Switzerland? Now, you can't just say the answer, you've got to actually do the answer. Go on, tell us what it is. Oh, excellent. Extra points up there. Okay, it's yodeling. Well done. Question 11. In which country was this euro coin produced? Let's go to Miller's Nuke. It is indeed Germany. Well done. You're doing so well. Question 12. In 2022, who became the most decorated male tennis player of all time by winning their 22nd Grand Slam singles event? And we will go to St Leonard's, please.
Djokovic.
It wasn't Djokovic. We'll go to Rue. Rafael Nadal. Well done. Excellent. Rafael Nadal. Question 13. We asked you to name 2 EU candidate countries. And there is a list of a few, and you just needed to name some of these. So can we go up to Strathblane for an answer?
Montenegro and Serbia.
Montenegro and Serbia were indeed 2 of the answers. Well done. So you could have had Albania, the Republic of North Macedonia, Montenegro, Serbia and Turkey. Any 2 of those for your points. Excellent. Question 14. Which Spanish artist created these paintings? Let's see, we'll go back. We'll go to Gullen.
Picasso.
It wasn't Picasso. Trakir?
Salvador Dali.
Salvador Dali. Well done, Salvador Dali. Okay, up to the gallery for question 15. Oh, we're dancing this time. I don't know if you want to dance. That's maybe not a safe thing to do. But Sirtaki is a traditional folk dance from which country? Was it Greece, Estonia or Sweden? All shout it out together. Yes, 2 people shouted out Greece, and that was the correct answer. So well done. Greece is the answer there, 15A. Question 16. The inventors of the telephone and penicillin are both associated with which country? Let's go to Busby.
Scotland or the UK?
We'll take that. Scotland, well done. So the inventors of telephone and penicillin, both associated with Scotland. Question 17. The dish bacalhau is associated with which country? Let's go to St Leonard's.
Iceland?
Not Iceland. Good guess. Do we have an answer from Rose Hall? Was that a hand up there?
No.
No? OK, no worries. St Mary's then.
Sweden.
Not Sweden. A little bit further south. Let's go to Kilmacombe. No, a good bit further south than that. I think we could be here all day. If we're going all the way down to Portugal, we certainly will be here all day. The answer is Portugal. OK, bacalhau. Question 18. To which language is Finnish most closely related? Melrose, can you give us an answer here?
Danish.
Danish is not the right answer. Strathblane?
Would it be Sweden?
It wouldn't be Swedish, no. We'll go to St Joseph's.
Estonian?
Well done, it's Estonian. Excellent. Now, before we move on, let's just all try saying these 2 phrases. First of all, good day in Finnish. Hyvää päivää. All right, this side of the room did really well there, but nobody else was listening. So let's do it all together. Hyvää päivää. Fantastic. And tere päivästä. Fantastic. Excellent. We've all learned some Finnish and Estonian today. Question 19. Which medical organisation uses a Maltese cross as its badge? I think we are supposed to be over here. So we've got an answer, I think, from Lonehead.
Is it St John Ambulance?
It is indeed. Well done, St John Ambulance. Fantastic. And for our final question in this round, question 20, we'll go up to the gallery one more time. In which Spanish-speaking country is the film Encanto set? Yeah, go for it. Colombia, well done. Colombia, excellent. Very well done to you all, and I can't wait to see how all of this develops.
Thank you, Mark, once again. And we have now reached the end of the first 3 rounds. And so whilst all the papers are being marked and we verify the scores, we will have a short break and then we will announce the scores after that. So if you'd like a drink of water, please move to the back of the room where there are some refreshments. And please note that the toilets are out through the door at the back of the chamber, and the event assistants will help you if you need to go there. So I would ask you please to be back in the chamber in 15 minutes from now, 14:45. Thank you very much.